Happy Moon Day, everyone. This is Magdalena Grace. Welcome back for another week. It is Monday, otherwise known as Moon Day. This is now when I am traditionally doing my readings. Sometimes I'll release them a little earlier. I am a medicine woman, abundance alchemist, here to help you alchemize fear into love, pain into purpose, and navigating scarcity or lack into abundance, because that is our divine birthright, as you will hear me say more and more. And I'm just cleansing my space. Go ahead, drop in if this is your first time. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you like what you see, share it. I am doing these readings every single week, like clockwork. And this is my commitment to you to help you with tapping into your divine blueprint of inspiration, intuition. Developing your intuition is what today will help setting intentions for your beautiful, delicious life, or whatever it is that you want to co create with the divine within, and to really just have hope and encouragement because we're going through a planetary awakening. There's so much happening every week. I feel like I'm up leveling and downgrading and upgrading and all of the things. Even right now, I can feel the light codes coming in. How do you keep moving forward when you have all of this energetics happening around you? So each week I do perform a runes reading with my Hickory Runes set. Thank you to Jared May for making that for me. We light a candle, I cleanse the space, I have my incense burning, encouraging you to do the same. I will first talk a little bit about the astrological impact of this week, because every week is different. Every day is different in a lot of aspects. And then we'll have the reading. I will do a toning for you to help you meditate and go deeper. And then you can write down your new moon intentions. This is a ritual included inside of a reading. So I try to keep these around 30 minutes at most. Last week was a shorter a shorter reading for the week. And it was so spot on. I heard from some of you. So please comment below how these readings are landing for you. Last week was about relationships, breakthrough, and love, along with the Mercury going into retrograde. So being mindful of that and setting boundaries in communication. And I heard from at least 3 of you that the reading was spot on. So just remember, though, that is not always the case. This is a take the best and leave the rest. It's going to hit you differently based on your rising sign, your astrology, and also just where you're at in your life. So my wish is that these readings give more and more meaning to you and more inspiration. In light of this week being the beginning of Lionsgate, it's also a big week. Just some quick announcements. I have my podcast anniversary starting today and tomorrow. I have I think 5 guests that I've never had before, and these topics are all brand new. Everything from being your own banker and creating your own wealth, not relying on the banking system or investments necessarily in the old school ways. We've got some new ways. We also are going to talk about Tantra. We're going to talk about tribe and being a land steward and building community through that new age, new world, golden age, age of Aquarius movement. We also talk about dating in the Aquarian age and a relationship coach. And then, forgive me. Oh, and divorce, divorce in this new age and how it impacts your health, wealth, and relationships, and how do you navigate that with one of my good friends, Rachel Ruby. And then we have also my big event on Friday, the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise Abundance Blueprint. It's on the new moon day. That's also why I bring it up. It's a powerful, potent event. If you can attend, please sign up. The price goes up tonight. At the time of this recording, it's 222. It goes up to 333. And if you're one of first 2 people that comment below and say discount, I will send you the discount promo code anytime this week leading up to Thursday. So if you want to save 50% and get your whole rest of 2025 written down on paper, health, wealth, and relationship goals, I invite you to comment again, discount below, and I will, and also leave me your email address, or you can email me. Let's do this. Either you comment below, you're one of the first 2 people to comment, and or email me at info@magdalenagrace.com. I'll give you 50% off to attend my transformational workshop. We're going to do yoga, cacao, sunset dinner. So there'll be networking, education, transformation. We're going to remove your abundance blocks that are in your Akashic records. So again, you don't want to miss this. If you can make it, please do. let's talk about the astrology really briefly about this week ahead. This is a new moon week. The new moon itself is on Friday. However, tomorrow, which is also Mary Magdalene Day, we have a big opportunity for Leo, the sun going in Leo. And Leo is the astrological sign of the lion, which on the light side, it's about courage, love. If you're connected to Leo, there's usually you can be a hopeless romantic like me. I'm that person. You just really have a deep connection and reverence for relationships. It's also a great time to Lionsgate itself. This Leo Lionsgate portal that opens up this week is a great time to manifest abundance and have the courage to go for what you want, have the courage to go for that relationship, have the courage to go for that business idea, have the courage to go for your health goals. Leos also tend to be really into beauty. And this is also a time to focus on your beauty, physical health, maybe taking care of your body, things like that. So think about that as we go through this reading. I'm going to read the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and then the end of the week is where we're going to be tapping into the new moon energies. So start to think about as I go through this reading, what is it that you want to manifest and have more abundantly in your life? Is it health? Is it wealth? Is it relationships? And what kind of new moon intentions can you set? This will also bring closure to the full moon that would have been 6 months ago. So think about what has happened over the last 6 months. What do you want to shift and change that is new that maybe you let go of 6 months ago? I'll use myself. Quite candidly, 6 months ago, I filed for divorce. It's all for the greater good. It's actually a blessing. It's a gift for both of us. And so to be able to now bring closure to that and set new beginnings in my single life, this is a really, really, really powerful new moon and Lionsgate portal, which again, that opens up on Saturday, goes through August 12th, with the peak being the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. So lots and lots of magic happening. So let's go ahead now that you know a little bit about the astrology and the new moon and this week ahead, which is a big one. You're going to feel it, especially tomorrow. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. So go ahead, put your feet firmly planted on the ground. Take a nice deep inhale. And an exhale. Let's do one more. Deepest inhale of the day. Feel that belly and chest expand. Go ahead, inhale. And then just sigh it out. I'm going to go ahead and pull the 3 cards. I do have a clarifying deck today. Interesting. I just pulled that for someone else yesterday. Ah, wow. This is powerful. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to show you the 3 runes first. Then as I go through each one, I'm going to explain them. So this is the beginning of the week. This is the beginning of the week. Take a look. See what comes through. So with Perthrow is normally like taking a chance, making a decision, and just kind of going for it. It often is, if you look at it to the side, it looks like a cup. It's actually one of the most mysterious runes. There's still a lot of different readers will say no one really knows the exact meaning of it. So it's kind of like rolling the dice. And it's interesting because when it's in reverse, it actually means that you're not trusting of the mysteries of life. You're maybe not feeling trusting of a situation and thinking about tomorrow as we're heading out of Cancer and going into Leo. This doesn't surprise me too much because when there's a transition of the astrological sign or the sun sign, that's where it can be a little bit fuzzy. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up this morning feeling a little discombobulated, maybe a little less trusting than I would normally like to be on a Monday morning to start my week. Not fully trusting the mystery of my upcoming event, not fully trusting the mystery of the upcoming shift from my divorce into singlehood, just again being really raw and vulnerable here right now. However, the runes never lie. This is simply an energy that you can shift out of and be a witness to. So if you're feeling not trusting, if you're feeling uncertain in this first part of the week, just be curious, be open, and maybe take a reflection point on a other time in your life where you felt uncertain because you were about ready to embark on a new adventure. Remember, I said Leo is all about courage and taking that next step. So if you have the first Monday, Tuesday, that's really when this Perth row reversed rune is in play. Just trust yourself. I can't encourage this enough. Just really, really tap into your heart space, meditate, be curious, be open, journal about the uncertainty. If there's any confusion, journal about it and say, what am I learning through this confusion? Don't try to suppress it. Don't try to push it away. Be curious, give it some space, but then don't get caught up into it. Now, here's the second rune. This is Awaz. Keep in mind, if you're confused, maybe you're newer to the runes, because sometimes this confused me. There's actually two different Awaz runes. This one has to do with death, rebirth, and transformation. It's also connected to the yew tree. That's spelled Y-E-W. This is the middle of the week. This is really cool because tomorrow is Mary Magdalene Day, and she's the death doula, the soul midwife for the Christ consciousness. So I'm just saying, middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, as you prepare for the new moon and Lion's Gate portal, what's going to be happening here is you're letting go of things that no longer serve you. It's almost like a little inner shamanic journey. Like if you can get out in nature and do some meditation, some drumming, whatever the case may be. This goes with the first rune. Again, I'm bringing it all together. You're going to want to have some clarity and go inward about maybe this confusion and this uncertainty is you're letting go of the past, right? That was the first rune. This is about alchemizing it, which is what we're going to do Friday at my workshop. Alchemizing that which no longer serves, letting it go, thanking it for its service. Again, starting the week off with confusion, uncertainty, maybe some fear, and allowing it to be alchemized into love, which is Leo. Love, light, and courage, and to meditate on how and where in my life can I take that confusion, fear, lack, and alchemize it and take action so that you can embody, not just me, I, you, we, can embody our truth more and more. So again, this again is about death, birth, rebirth, and renewal in the middle of the week. And then this is so cool. This is the final rune. So take a look at it. Always giving you a little time to see if anything comes through. Just as a general reminder, if you're new to my channel, that's the idea of looking at the runes. It's like sacred geometry. And then I'm going to pull a bonus card for clarification. So Thurisaz is Thor's hammer. Thurisaz is all about justice and breaking down the old. And so this is actually a very powerful rune to head into Lion's Gate, to head into that new moon energy. Like Thor is lightning, right? And going for it. And think of like the courage of a lion is like that hammer, like, you know, growling, roaring like a lion and speaking your truth, being able to have declare your intentions in a powerful way. I'm getting like you have to like maybe scream them or sing them and be really clear that they're in alignment with your truth. They're justified. You're like drawing a line in the sand and you're going for it, right? Just like Thor, when he would like go for it he would like throw the hammer, you're hammering down. You're doubling down on your new moon intentions in love, beauty, relationships, business. Again, whatever is the thing that you want to really take this powerful, powerful Leo new moon and just go for it. So earlier in the week, in the middle of the week, you're letting go of the shit that no longer serves you. You're getting clear on those intentions Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, you're going for it, which is what we're going to be doing in our workshop. So really just helping you to put those intentions like in blood. Like these are the most powerful intentions as we head into Lion's Gate portal, which is a time of psychic gifts coming, being open and curious during this week to really just tune into what those gifts may bring for you in this 3D realm. So really tapping into your ancestors, tapping more into your psychic intuitive abilities, maybe playing with the runes a little bit more on your own. So that's the guidance that I'm getting from this reading. Beautiful reading for this week ahead. And then I'm going to pull a clarifying card before we do our meditation. This is from the Magdalene Manifestation, since tomorrow's Mary Magdalene Day. This is the deck. It's a beautiful, beautiful sacred geometry deck. So here is the card I pulled. It's called Magdalene Love Body. I have light kind of reflecting on this. I'm trying to get it where there's no reflection. Okay, just bear with me 1 second. I will be reading this to you, and then I'm going to have you meditate for a little bit. The reading is, your energy field communicates across dimensions. Telepathically call in optimal resources and relationships. So I'm going to read this one more time. Your energy field communicates across dimensions. Telepathically call in optimal resources and relationships. So as you go through this week, and especially with the Ehwaz rune talking about dropping in and doing like a shamanic journey or some kind of deep meditation of what it is that you're alchemizing and letting go of, so that you can call in with Thor's hammer with certainty, clarity, and courage. You're going to be magnetizing these Lion's Gate realizations and gifts by simply being able to telepathically send these messages out. If it's a relationship you want, you're telepathically sending these messages out with your new moon intentions. If it's a beauty or health or career, you're telepathically sending these messages out. So really dropping embodied into your heart will also help with that. So that's the completion of the reading. I have to give myself 30 seconds. My kids need me. That's the beauty of summer. So just hold on 1 second. All right. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to tone the runes so that you can close your eyes and meditate and drop into your heart and see if any messages come through. Then I'm going to have you write your intentions down on paper. So I'm going to go ahead, close your eyes, do some deep breathing. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, honoring your intentions as I tone for a few minutes. The throne. Was the sauce. The Go ahead and take one final deep inhale. Inhale deep. And exhale. And this is where, if you want to, you can hit the pause button on the replay and take some time to write down what is it that you want to manifest. This is perfect divinely inspired new moon because it starts just before the Lion's Gate, which really lasts about 2 to 3 weeks. You're also in a Mercury retrograde. There's actually 4 planets retrograde right now, Saturn being another one, and we're going to have another one go retrograde at the end of the month. So it's really a time for reflection, renewal, which is what this reading also summarized today, to really just tap in. Tap into your heart. What is it that you really, really want? And go for it with courage. Maybe even you go move through the fear. We all have fear. It's not going to go away entirely. It's part of our humanity. It's in our lower 3 chakras for sure, from thousands of years and ancestors and many lifetimes. So write down your top intentions around health, wealth, and relationships. And see the magic happen over the next 2 weeks to 6 months until the Leo full moon. And my wish for you is that you have amazing week, an amazing time writing these down in whatever categories are inspiring you in this moment. Comment below with questions. Let me know if you have any feedback on these readings. How are they landing for you? Knowing that these are always general readings. If you want a personal reading, you can always hire me. Go to magdalenagrace.com. And again, if you're just new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and share this with your community. A lot of people are waking up to their truth. Psychic abilities are coming online, and people need support. People need community. That's why I'm putting together my workshop on Friday and many more to come after that. So here's to your best health, your best wealth, your best wisdom. I'll be back later with more 5-year podcast anniversary special episodes with amazing guests. I wish you well. Until next time, namaste.
Subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Hire Magdalena for a runes reading or healing session by emailing support@microdosingforhealth.com.